Hi guys, welcome to CJ's Keto Kitchen. If you are looking for fantastic home-style food made ketogenic, then you've come to the right place. So tonight we are going to be remaking a fantastic family favorite, and that is potato salad. And we are going to be making faux potato salad. So faux is a French word that means in imitation of, and that is what we are going to be doing tonight. This is going to be made with cauliflower, but you'll be very surprised at how fantastic it is. Let's get started. So you are going to need a large bowl for your faux potato salad, just like you would for any large salad. And in my bowl, I already have partially prepared my cauliflower. So what I have done is I have taken an entire head of cauliflower. I've cut it into very small florets. You can see they vary in size from very tiny to medium size. I am trying to mimic the texture of chopped, cut up potatoes because that is what we are imitating here. So after you have cut your cauliflower to your desired size, you are also going to blanch or pre-cook this just a bit, about 5 to 6 minutes. I did mine in my colander over steaming water. And you want to leave your cauliflower with a little bit of density. So if I squeeze, it breaks up. But you do want it to have just a slight bit of a bone in it. You do not want a fully cooked cauliflower for this because you do want your cauliflower to maintain a bit of firmness and not get mushy when you make this into a salad. So the next step that we are going to do is we are going to be putting in all of our chopped ingredients. So the first thing going into our bowl with our pre-prepared cauliflower is bacon. And you want about a cup of cooked and crumbled bacon. Going in next is green onion, and I have about 3/4 of a cup chopped here. That was about 8 green onions. Next, we have 2 ribs of chopped celery. If you don't know what a rib is, that is 2 stalks of celery. Next, I have 5 hard-boiled eggs, and I have crumbled them up. Okay, so we are going to set this aside for a minute because we are going to assemble our dressing to make this into a salad. So classic potato salad, and in this case faux potato salad, usually has a mayonnaise and vinegar based dressing, and that is what I'm going to be preparing tonight. Everyone has their favorite way that they make potato salad. A lot of people have fond family memories. And you could, of course, use something similar to that if you'd like for this step. But I'm going to show you what I like to do because we also have a family potato salad, and this is it. So the first thing going in to make my dressing is 1 cup of full-fat mayonnaise. The next thing that I'm going to be using is plain yellow mustard. I love all kinds of mustard and I feel like they all have their place, but I do prefer just your standard yellow mustard for my potato salad, but once again, use whatever you like and enjoy. And I'm going to put in 2 generous squirts, or about 2 tablespoons of mustard. The next thing that I'm going to use is dill relish. Some people prefer sweet pickles in their potato salad, and that if that is something that you enjoy, I know that there are brands that make a sugar-free sweet pickle relish if that is the direction that you would prefer to go. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of this as well into my dressing. Next, I am going to put in some seasonings. I have salt and black pepper. And you may need to salt this again after you have tossed your salad and it has chilled. You might find that you need more salt. Sometimes that happens with prepared salads. Next, I'm going to be using my beloved 21 seasoning salute. If you cannot find this where you live, you can just use an all-purpose herb seasoning. McCormick makes a great one, Mrs. Dash, there are several brands that do. As with all of our recipes, you are free to omit or change the seasonings or the amount of seasonings. Our recipes are meant to be templates for your personal tastes. The last seasoning that I'm going to be putting in is a little bit of smoked paprika. I really enjoy the flavor of this, and it mimics the egg salad feel that I like in my potato salad, because generally you put a little bit of paprika on the top of your deviled eggs. Now, in order to give our dressing a little bit of slip and make it a little bit more fluid so it will go farther into our salad, I want to add a little bit of acidity. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to be using pickle juice. A lot of people use white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, and either of those would also work. But I really like the brininess of the pickle juice, and it also adds to the flavor just like the relish. So I have about a half a cup here, and I might not use all of that. I'm just going to start a little at a time and whisk it together. Okay, so there is our dressing. And I used the quiet whisk. I'll have you know this was really difficult for me because I like my noisy whisks. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the dressing into our salad. And get it all in there. And now I'm going to take my spoon and I'm just going to stir everything together. Okay. Now the final ingredient that I want to add to this is some cubed cheese. This is of course optional, you don't have to put that, but I really like the mouthfeel that cubed cheese provides here. And a lot of deli salads do have a cubed cheese element. They do sell cheese that's already cubed, but it's not quite as small as what I have done. I just took the 8 ounces of cheese brick and cut it into smaller cubes. You could use shredded here if you wanted to, or you could omit the cheese. And I'm just going to combine that into the salad. Now, with all salads, it is best if you can let it chill in the refrigerator for several hours, preferably overnight. But I would say a minimum of 3 to 4 hours, just for the flavors of your dressing to get infused into your other ingredients. It really does make a difference. And as I stated before, after you have let this chill and you have stirred it again when you remove it from the refrigerator, you might need to add a bit more seasoning. You might need to add a little bit more pickle juice or vinegar, or you might need to add just a bit more mayonnaise. But it's really good to leave it in its current condition, let everything sit, and then taste it when you're getting ready to serve and see if it needs a little bit more of any of those ingredients. We hope that you enjoy the salad as much as we do. We have taken this to many gatherings. This recipe actually comes from my sister Bekah, and when she has put it out for family gatherings, it is gone before all of the potato salad that is brought from the deli. So definitely get some first in line before you put it out at your buffets and your picnics and barbecues. If you're interested in more easy summer salads, we will have some coming up on the screen when CJ does his taste test, so stay tuned. It is the next day and I have gotten the faux potato salad out of the refrigerator, and now I'm getting ready to serve it to CJ. We're going to be having ours with a few sausages that were grilled. I'm going to try and get you a serving with an egg on top, because I think that's so nice. Okay, there is the delicious faux potato salad, ready for eating, ready for barbecues. Hi CJ.
Hi.
Are you ready to have some delicious barbecue food?
Yes.
Good.
It's good. I like it. Got a nice texture. It's I guess I wouldn't know it's not potatoes. It's a little bit different, but it's still good. It's got all the flavors of potato salad. It's also got the textures as well.
Good.
And I think letting it sit overnight did help it.
Yes, I think that's definitely key.
So, good job, baby. I think people will like it. And it was super simple to make. One bit of that. The thrill is gone. The magic's gone.
I'm sure YouTube doesn't want to hear us talking about farts.
What?
That's what we were talking about.
We weren't talking about farts, we were talking about poop.
Okay, poop, farts. Does it count that I wounded myself cutting the cheese? The actual cheese, not passing gas.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
And you signed up for this, for a lifetime of this.
I still have a receipt.
I think it was only like 90 days.
I bought an extended warranty.
Oh, and how long is the extended warranty? Longer than a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can still take you back.
All right.
And get a replacement.
Do it. You could turn me in for two 25-year-olds.